Hey everybody, this is PyjamaPrime, back for another Transformers review. Continuing on with my backlog marathon, I guess you want to call it. We have Perfect Effect Shadow Warrior.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
And here we are with the Perfect Effect Shadow Warrior figure. This is essentially a Target Master, created by Perfect Effect for the Shadow Commander by a fans project. It was an attempt to make shoulder cannons for the Shadow Commander because he was the only one that did not get shoulder cannons. Sorry, just trying to clear up the image. Though I haven't tried it yet on my City Commander, that apparently that doesn't really work that well. The peg doesn't fit in nearly as well as it should. I don't have a Shadow Commander, so I only bought one. Some people bought 4, or some people bought 2, so that they could have one each. But that is not the case with me. One thing I want to point out is, while most people got a giant box for this little package, and just to compare the packaging to the figure, most people got a huge box and got charged a crap load of shipping from Big Bad Toy Store. I, on the other hand, went the route of Automaton Toys, and I got this size of figure, or this size of box. I'm pretty sure the boxes for Automaton or for Big Bad Toy Store are at least this big. Though I'm not sure. I never did it. I never got it from Big Bad, obviously. But anyway, so it didn't work, and I just usually keep him as a companion for my Nemesis Prime. In fact, right now, let's compare him, do a size comparison to Nemesis Prime. So as you can see, he's a fairly good size. Look at the camera, Nemesis. I quite like them. In fact, as a homage to Armada Nemesis Prime, I have decided to start calling this little guy Run Over. Because Run Over, a minicon that was used by Nemesis Prime, and a repaint of Overrun, had a rifle mode, and this guy turns into a gun. So I think it just works. So anyway, I'm just going to call him Shadow Warrior for this, so I don't confuse people. So Shadow Warrior's articulation as follows, since I'm starting with robot mode. Take off these pile drivers. Articulation is as follows. Take out the gun too. Arm rotates 360 degrees. Bends the elbow. Elbow rotates 360 degrees. No hand movement, which is fine at this size. Head will rotate 360 degrees. Hips are on ball joints. Ooh, that is the first time it's ever fallen off. There. Knees are on ball joints. Feet are even on ball joints. But this foot tends to not go as far down as this one, which is strange to me. As you can see, the guns can pop off out of his back and go into his hands. I like to keep them on his back. If you haven't noticed already, he's supposed to resemble Frenzy or Rumble, but he cannot attain a cassette mode, which I was very sad about. And it just find it stupid that he turns into it's supposed to look like Frenzy and Rumble. I just don't get it. Also, the waist is on a bit of a ball joint-ish type joint, and it rotates 360 degrees. So to transform him, oh, sorry, the pile drivers. These aren't really pile drivers in my opinion. They have barrels. They look like cannons. They're cannons to me, and they slot on the back of his arms. They're not pile drivers. But anyway. Alright, and essentially you have gun mode. All that's left is to take the handle and pop it on. Now this annoys a lot of people. Ooh, it's kind of easy to fall off. You just gotta fit it on there, and it sits on there okay. Now, if we put it into, we bring back Nemesis Prime, who I like to keep this on. Slides in there and clicks in. Oh, clicks in pretty nicely. Then you just gotta try and fit it back on, which is pretty simple. There. Oh, one sec. Alright, through a lot of frustrating work, here it is in gun mode. Takes a lot of fiddling. But yeah, that's about it. Anyway, this is PyjamaPrime, and I will talk at you later.